Hello there. This is LEGO Dynasty, and today I'm bringing you guys a review of a very interesting set, which is the Dragon Adventure Ride that came out or was available for purchase using your LEGO VIP points during this past Black Friday event from LEGO. As well, I believe this set was also available here in Canada as part of Toys R Us's Bricktober event. So you had basically two opportunities to get it, either by purchasing LEGO sets and getting it for free from Toys R Us, kind of similar to how LEGO does their own promos, or specifically by redeeming your VIP points and getting this set, which is how I purchased this set personally. So, without further ado, let's kick off this review on this very interesting set, starting with the box. I guess I should mention that the set, normally I would know offhand to say the set's number, but it is set number 6432434 with 168 pieces, and I personally redeemed 2,400 Canadian VIP points. I believe it might have been closer to 2,000 US VIP points, or perhaps a little bit lower. Basically, you had to redeem a certain number of VIP points depending on where you were to get this set and include it on your order. So, kind of interesting. Rather than just giving it as a free promo, they opted to include this as an option to purchase. But we'll talk about my thoughts on that. Now, getting to the box finally, the set is rated to ages 10 and up. Now, of course, this was a very simple build. I think kids younger could definitely build this set. It doesn't have super complex techniques, though it does have one very fun play feature. And as you can see, the box is very plain. Basically, you just pull out the set, and the very interesting thing about this is rather than the plastic bags that you would rip open, or even the paper bags, it came in Ziploc bags. Not kidding. So these are the extra pieces. These are the extra pieces. You are left with some pretty decent ones, including different hair pieces that you can choose to do, as you have a male or more male-oriented and a more female-oriented hairpiece, so you can choose what you want your character to be, or just give them sort of a outfit, as you can see with the knight helmet on the display there. And yeah, the box is pretty. It's empty. Like, it's a very plain box, which is how these sets come in during Bricktober in Toys R Us. As in Canada, we still have Toys R Us, and it's actually like a department store. While I think they had some issues, it didn't fall apart like it did in the United States. So luckily for us. Now, one of the things Toys R Us in Canada does is Bricktober, where you can go and redeem, purchase LEGO sets, and then get free promos. Very similar to what LEGO does. And I believe this one was available at some point. But personally, I don't usually purchase LEGO from Toys R Us, solely because they actually charge a little bit more than regular retail price. It's normally not much, $1 or $2, but on principle, the only time I really purchase LEGO from Toys R Us is when I get stuff on sale or clearance, and they don't have those too often. And different stores are different things. For instance, I went to one Toys R Us, I managed to get a LEGO Mandalorian Starfighter on clearance. It was the last one they had in stock. And then I went to another Toys R Us, and they had several available, but they weren't on clearance. So stuff like that tends to happen. And yeah, that's why I'm very pick and choosy of when I purchase from Toys R Us. But getting into the set, I just gotta say, I really like this set. It's very fun. And if you have some sort of like I guess amusement park for a LEGO city, or if you're just looking to get something amusement park like, as you can see, you can have some fun with it, and you can go at a higher speed to an extent. It can pop off, as this piece did actually pop off there, but it doesn't fall too far in or anything, so you can definitely have some fun with it. This minifigure is very nice. You got the little knight outfit and the sword with the helmet and shield. I would describe this character just like, you can choose whatever way you want to look at it. It has the simple classic LEGO smiley face head, so you have a more male-oriented hairpiece and a more female-oriented hairpiece, or you can just keep these this sort of helmet on and keep it ambiguous. but we'll show off what the hairpiece looked like. So here's what I would describe as the more male-oriented hairpiece, a blonde, slick look, and works fine. As the simple smiley face, it works fine in either case, because then you have this more, female-oriented, and I think it works just as well. And of course, you have the helmet, which we've already shown off. So you have that sort of playability. And the nice thing about these are the opposable legs, so you can move them up and down. I prefer these legs to the typical short legs that LEGO usually does. I really like, because you can obviously have more opposability, and you can fit our character on the dragon ride. Now, the other really nice thing about this LEGO set is it has this printed LEGO brick. So this is a flat tile saying LEGO. Awesome piece. I'm sure that's going to be very well liked. I believe they've done that before on these LEGO sets, but still nice to see. And then you have these coins, what I can only assume are kind of how you would pay to get the ride to go. And it has some very nice detail with the sort of fire pieces, the eyes, and the teeth. But the main plug functionality is you can spin this, and it makes you go forward and back, kind of like one of those old rides. Ones I don't think I see too often anymore, where, kids would put $1 or nickel or whatever into them, and then it would move back and forth like so. I think it is a very cool feature inside getting it to do that. Would I prefer getting the set specifically as a promo set rather than having to redeem my VIP points? Yes, and like I said, I'm almost 100% sure this set was available from Toys R Us here in Canada, and I assume somewhere in the States or wherever, or in Europe at certain stores. I'm assuming. I could be incorrect there, but I know LEGO and Toys R Us in Canada have had sets like these specifically, and I know they had, if it wasn't these specific ones, they had a amusement park lineup. I believe Brixie, who is also an Edmonton-based YouTuber, collected them, so feel free to check out some of his videos. For me personally, since I didn't have this set, I just decided, you know what, might as well get this, and I'm very happy I did, to be honest with you. So I don't believe this set is currently available on lego.com. It was only a Black Friday sort of event, and I believe it did sell out during that weekend. So kind of unfortunate in that aspect that you weren't able to have it longevity-wise. But I do kind of like LEGO having these, random small builds that presumably aren't going to be like mass-produced. Like I assume they made maybe a couple thousand, while a regular promo set might be into the 5,000 range. And maybe that's a bit up to lunch, but I'm just assuming, specifically based on my LEGO store, I know they sometimes did like hundreds of promo sets, and I'm talking the like larger size, 200 pieces or more, and generally they do sell out in the first day or two, but they have so many that they can at least try and meet demand. And while I think these were a bit more lesser produced, and they opted to just have them available. So I think it's a great idea if LEGO does have these, and it would probably lead to people using their VIP points more often. Personally, me, I tend to, save my VIP points up until it's a large enough amount that I can just get a bunch of sets in bulk. So I do think it's a good idea if LEGO continues to have these LEGO sets. I believe they have done it in the past. I think there was one with a Hubble telescope they did in the past, but that one went out of stock very quickly. They obviously did have not promo sets, but they would have been promo sets, I believe, in the Star Wars, Nebula and B Frigate, and the Luke versus Darth Vader Episode 5 set that were specifically available for purchase. So I would like to see LEGO continue to do this, even if it's only at specific times like Black Friday or Boxing Day upcoming, or, in the summer months. Just, a couple times a year, having these random sets that you redeem a small number in the grand scheme of things of your VIP points and get these sets, because I think that just makes a lot of sense. But let me know your guys' thoughts on this sort of Dragon Adventure ride in the comments down below. Do you think this is a good idea on LEGO's end, or do you think LEGO should just have these sets specifically for free rather than you having to use your VIP points, because I can see both viewpoints. And if you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and have a great day, everyone.